How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Paste Studio here in Midtown Manhattan, New York City. We are broadcasting to you live from the Manhattan Center here on 34th Street as always, and we are really, really pleased today to welcome Lindi Ortega.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Welcome to the city. Welcome to Paste. Thank you so much for coming.
It's my pleasure.
We have been really, really digging Lindi's record. Just came out March 30th called Liberty. And we're psyched to hear a couple of songs from that record today. This is such a great record. It's got such a big cinematic feel to it, and I'm really sort of curious about how it all came together. But let's start it off with a song first. Tell me a little bit about what we're going to start with today.
This is a song called The Comeback Kid, and it's basically a song that anybody who's been knocked down in life and wants to sort of exact revenge on the person that knocked them down, they might dig this one.
All right.
Six feet down, you left me in the ground for dead. Only shot 3 rounds, but one found a way to my head. Well, no one could survive with all of the blood that I've bled. But I'm still alive, so I guess I'll try living instead. You took my life and wrecked it, but I've been resurrected. Oh, the comeback kid. When you see my face, you'll think you're staring at a ghost. Well, you better be scared if you see that I'm getting close. I'm coming back around and there's justice to be served. And baby, what you get is exactly what you deserve. You took my life and wrecked it, but I've been resurrected. Oh, the comeback kid. When you're all alone and you feel like the coast is clear. When you think you got away and there's nothing left to fear. I bet you didn't think that someone like me could find you. Well, turn around, baby, 'cause the ghost is right behind you. You took my life and wrecked it, but I've been resurrected. Oh, the comeback kid. Keep on coming back, baby, keep coming back, keep 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 coming back. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So that was actually the first song that I heard off this record, and it comes with this really beautiful video, like an animated video
one.
with like a lyric, kind of an
Yeah,
element
that was
to
cool.
it. And it's a great video, and it kind of plays up this idea of this record having this very kind of cinematic feel. It's like a little movie.
Yeah.
That video, it actually reminded me of like a piece of like Kill Bill or something, like an animated
I love Kill
chapter of Kill Bill, you know? And so, for those who haven't heard it, like this record has a story to it. It follows this kind of unnamed character. And there's this tale of sort of heartbreak and redemption and revenge.
Resurrection.
Yeah. And so, there's obviously like there's a cinematic feel to it, but I was also thinking of like it reminded me sort of like Redheaded Stranger, like old Willie Nelson
That's
kind
a nice
of.
compliment.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it
I love
has
Willie.
definitely has. It seems like it's in that vein. So, having said all that, I wanted to ask you, what were some of the touchstones for making this record when you set out to do it?
Well, you mentioned Kill Bill, and I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan. I love all the soundtracks to his movies. I think he really places the songs really well in the scenes. And so I wanted to kind of make a record that wouldn't sound out of place on one of his films, potentially, if you're listening, Quentin. And then, like Ennio Morricone, spaghetti western, a little bit of like Linda Ronstadt's Canciones de Mi Padre, and some ranchero music and stuff like that. Yeah.
So, I've thinking about those kinds of sort of cultural touchstones. What were some of the sounds? Because as I read that or as I hear you say it, I think like, so what does that mean to you? Like you're going into the studio and you're thinking like, what is it that is going to get you to that place sort of sonically? Is it a certain kind of reverb or, like what are the things that make up the ingredients?
Definitely certain things that happen in like spaghetti western style music, like lonesome horns and harmonicas and twangy guitars and castanets and jaw harps and all those sorts of things. So we just borrowed from a lot of that stuff and tried to place it respectfully in what I do.
Yeah. And so like in terms of writing the actual songs, is it like, you have kind of a blueprint for a song and then you like look for places to seed in these kinds of elements, or are they part of like what begins? Like this song is going to have like horns on it,
Yeah, it was kind of a bit of both. Like when I wrote Liberty with my friend Bruce Wallace, that was kind of the song that sort of kicked off the whole idea to do spaghetti western. And right away after we wrote it, I thought, this has to be produced in a spaghetti western kind of style. And then we went to go see Cavalia, the Cirque du Soleil horse show.
Yeah.
And then I just got obsessed with horses and like westerns and the whole idea. And so I had a couple songs prior that sort of fit with the idea of what we were doing. And then the other ones I just tailored to the storyline.
Yeah, cool. Nice. We're going to do one more with Lindi Ortega, also off Liberty, which came out March 30th. Tell me a little bit about this next one.
It's a love song. Yeah. I got married in September, so I just wanted
Congratulations.
to. Thank you. I was just inspired to write a love song. I have a lot of heartbreak songs, so I thought, why not do a love song?
All right.
Some lovers meet out in the street. They make out, move in and move on. Then there's ones like us who can't get enough. With you is where I belong. Some folks will follow whoever they feel will make them feel good for a night. Then there's ones like us who hold on forever and feel good for the rest of our lives. Oh, the difference between lovers and lovers in love. Some take just a sip, well, some drink it up. Some leave, some stay when the going gets tough. That's the difference between lovers and lovers in love. Well, there's those that just drink until they can't think and let strangers sleep in their beds. You and me, babe, I'm happy to say we wake up and have no regrets. Oh, the difference between lovers and lovers in love. Some take just a sip, well, some drink it up. Some leave, some stay when the going
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
So before we go, the one other thing that I did kind of want to ask you is I know that so your last record was Faded Gloryville in 2015, and I know that there was some doubt because we interviewed you for Paste just recently for the release of this record. I know there had been a little bit of doubt after that record that you were going to keep doing this, and then I listened to the record and I was like, it was such a great story of like being down and rising back up.
Yeah.
And so I was naturally curious. Like, has this record, rejuvenated you in any way? Are you excited to make more music in the future?
Yeah, I feel really inspired for sure. I mean, I was just glad that I was able to do a record like this. It's just be creative and try different things. So now that door is open, I'm just like gonna do all sorts of things. Maybe some like rap polka or something.
Could you do a little rap polka for us right now? No.
Rap polka?
Yeah. No? All right.
It's not quite prepared yet.
Okay, all right. Maybe after when we turn off the cameras,
I'll do my polka rap
we'll
later.
do some polka rapping together because I got some ideas for that I want to share with you.
Yeah.
Sweet. So everyone, this of course is Lindi Ortega. The new record is called Liberty. It came out on March 30th, and she's on tour right now. Tonight in New York City, here in Manhattan at the Mercury Lounge, so you can go check her out there. And then there are more dates coming up in Canada, your home country.
Yep.
And then out to UK from there, so everyone gets a chance to see her. And all those dates are on lindiortega.com, and you can also check out the cool video for the Comeback Kid and lots of other music and videos from the past and all kinds of good stuff. So, Lindi, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Champagne James and Ryan Brewer.
Guys, thanks for coming. It sounded great. Congrats on the record. And please come back and play for us again anytime, all right?
Thank you very much.
Okay.